Yeah, that's good enough. What's up, MSFers? How we doing? Oops, I guess I should probably turn the music back up, huh? There we go. That's better. So today we're doing, what the hell are we doing? I should probably look at my stream information and know what I'm doing. We're gonna review the patch. I want to know what you think. We're gonna talk about War Replay. We're gonna talk about Jarvis that's coming up. We're gonna talk about those adjustments to the raid nodes in Incursions. Of course, the new tunes and the reworks. And I think we're gonna get to Pat's defense in Crucible. Pat sent me some pics of the upcoming room rules. So we're gonna take a look at what they're gonna put in play. We're gonna do a defense up recording of that and kind of get a feel for where we're gonna start with our defenses. Hopefully we'll get some other content creators on the horn and they'll talk to us about it. I can show you guys what I'm going to be placing. In fact, we could go take a look at that right now, actually. But before we get there, what's up, Todd? What's up, Weapon Z? What's up, Elder? What's up, Gnomes Daddy? No, Sifu Shan, you're not late. I'm a little late. What's up, Domdell? What's up, Taserface? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Gnomes. I appreciate that. I don't know if you know this, but I was actually voted the most attractive content creator in all of Marvel Strike Force. True story. Open to changes, not afraid to grill his defense. Okay, you got it, Pat. It trips me out that they move these tiles around. They move these tiles around and I'm like, wait, what? Pathfinder Gaming coming in with a raid. Thank you, Pathfinder. And all of you who are on the path, welcome to the Run 7 show featuring Run 7. Now 20% more Run 7, except for this week. I actually took yesterday off, so I guess it was the same amount of Run 7 in your daily amounts here. Okay, so this guy's not really attacking much. See, did he drop an attack? No, just on 2 attacks. So I don't know if I'm gonna win or lose that one. 166 is pretty decent, but you know, I had lots to work with. Hold on, so here is what I am going to be doing on Crucible defense. Now, hold on a second. Let me go take a look at, oh, somewhere in here is my, yeah, let's open these up so I know what I'm doing here. Okay. Room 1, pressure points. On defense and offense, Raider characters on crit apply minor defense down, and Striker characters, while below 50% health, gain 200% damage. And that's why I'm putting in this. They're all naturally Raiders and Strikers. It's not a fantastic defense, but it's what I thought I could use so that I have more options available to me on offense, because I'm not going to be using this on offense. So I'm throwing this out there. Morning, Gravearn. Rorix, how you doing? Yeah, so that's my team. I haven't built the Asgardians up all that high, other than the Bifrost members, and I'm not currently using the Bifrost team. Now, what's gonna happen is that in room 2, hold on, let's switch over to room 2 here. Room 2 on defense and offense, room counts as a raid, right? So that's why I'm putting in my Rebirth team, a full 5-piece Rebirth team. Now, what I'm thinking is that once I get my Bifrost up and running, it's all fleshed out, I'm gonna put Bifrost in here and move my Rebirth probably to room 4. God, I wish I had the rules. On turn, allies with offense up gain assist. And the Rebirth team has a lot of assisting going on. So I'm thinking about throwing Rebirth in 4. Now in 3, I'm using Infinity Watch. Here's why. Infinity Watch spawns with immunity, safeguard, defense up on spawn. So when they attack, they won't be giving themselves defense down. Once again, I need to switch to that other tab here. On turn, gain deflect. When attacked, apply defense down to the attacker. So when they attack, they won't get defense down because they'll have immunity and safeguard. So that's why I'm throwing them in 3, and I think that's probably pretty good. Taserface, I'm thinking for the raid room, I'm probably going to be using something like Death Seed or Masters of Evil or War Dogs into number 2 to blow it up fast, or utilize the raid bonuses of the Death Seed team. Maybe like a Death Seed Quicksilver. I'm not really sure yet. But I'm thinking that this is kind of going to be like raid on raid hate in room number 2. And I'm not planning on using Rebirth or Bifrost as an offensive team. I think they are way better as a defensive team with huge health pools and raid bonuses. So that's why I'm doing that. But until my Rebirth or my Bifrost team is built up, I'm going with this Hero Asgard in 1. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with when I move the Rebirth out of there. I might go with a Hero Asgardian defense still. I might see where my X Factor and friends land because that's a lot of raiders and they're critting and stuff. I'm not sure. In 5, no, it's not building momentum. Sorry. In room 5, we have... Whoops, you guys aren't here. In room 5, we've got hero mutant characters count as Astonishing X-Men, Unlimited X-Men, and Uncanny X-Men. So you can put in some Astonishing, Unlimited, or Uncanny, and any hero mutant character that goes with them will get those passive buffs that are happening. And so you can also do a similar thing with Spider-Verse characters and the Tangled Web Warriors stuff, which is also kind of cool. I think that the X-Men tags are more powerful than the Tangled Web Warrior tags, and so that's why I'm going with breaking up. Well, I'm not breaking up anything I'd be using because I'm not going to use Uncanny and I'm not going to use Astonishing. Not for offense anyway. I might use the Unlimited team for offense, but I'm going to try and throw them on defense. Rogue, Gambit, right? Then they can get called in for an assist just like Jubilee or Beast or even Phoenix. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know if my Beast is big enough to hang with this. I don't want to invest in any of these teams because, I mean, aside from the Unlimited, which is already invested in as much as I want to. So I don't know. This is more just kind of just see how it functions, right? See what happens with that. I'm kind of curious to see other people use something similar. I'd love to attack into this and practice it and see how it works. And then finally in 6, it's...
7, you got a hat redemption?
It's the building momentum plus, right? They're both ultimate and special are reduced in cost. So I'm just going with Darkhold Nova, hoping Nova will lay down the battlefield effect and make the team that much tougher to beat. I don't want to use Apocalypse. I want to save him for offense. I don't want to use Doom or anybody else. Red Hulk doesn't work well in that room because his ultimate pops off. Wait, his ultimate still doesn't pop off turn 1. I don't know. It might be better this time around. I'm not sure, but I don't really like Red Hulk for this one. I don't know. I'd have to actually look at his. Maybe it does. Maybe it does work better. I don't know. Let me get that hat for you guys. Ah, it's not gonna work. I'm a big fan of pirates. And Captain Jack Sparrow, we can all agree, is the best pirate in the history of all pirates. What's this going on over here? I can find you. Got it. Plus, dreads are kind of cool, too. Rolf Karen subscribing at tier 1. Thank you, Rolf Karen. You're freaking amazing. Hey, Zero, how's it going? Pants? Didn't see you guys come in. Red Hulk will special all the time in that room. Special abilities cost 2. Okay, that's what I was thinking. As I talked about it, I was remembering, hey, so this one will go. He'll never basic. He'll never basic. And Meteor Crash. Yeah, so he'll be doing a lot of turn meter rewind on that. Red Hulk is still an okay choice. His Meteor Crash will work like normal, maybe pop off a little bit earlier than you think. But his Pavement Pummel will happen every single turn that his ultimate doesn't. So he will be rewinding and hitting 3 people a lot. He's not a terrible choice, actually. I just don't think I want to break up Gamma. I might be using Gamma to go into that room. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the rest of the team. Take Phoenix out and put Phantom X in to give the entire team evades on spawn. Yeah, I thought about that, Zero. I don't care about the evades so much. I don't care about the evades so much. I want to see how it goes. Honestly, I just want to use Phoenix. I just want to use Phoenix more, that's all. Arr, Captain 7 here. That's cool, D-Mac. Your daughter's amazing. She chose a great character to dress up as. Wouldn't Invaders be good in 6 because Fury getting offense up plus all the assists will give more offense up. So you're looking at Invaders for 6. Let's see here. So this will happen turn 1, and this will happen turn 2, and then he'll continue to summon, applying Death Proof and Taunt. He'll just constantly be spreading the positive effects. That will be pretty cool. We got, this will happen turn 1, this will happen turn 2. Stunning, okay, that's kind of standard action though. Turn 1 and then turn 2. Wow, all these guys are just fully loaded right out of the gate? I didn't realize that. Wow. So they're gonna play like a standard team. The thing is that the Invaders team is kind of slow. That's their weakness, is that they're kind of slow, and if you can blow them up fast, I think that's gonna be the problem. I mean, powerful kits, but I think you would have to do something to allow them to get going. I love that the thing is busted. He won't be once they figure out where the stats are gonna land and they write him in correctly. Phoenix is trash is how it goes. That's how it goes? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't want to use Phantom X on that team, though. I don't want to use Phantom X there. Phantom X is boring. I want to do something fun and different. I don't know, though, man. 139 compared to the rest of those power levels is pretty brutal. They haven't changed the room rules yet, DMAC, but the next time I play in Crucible, they will. YA is going to be insane with the entire team assisting as opposed to just Miss Marvel assisting. So that's one thing I was thinking of. Quicksilver, he's just taking a lot of turns and causing the rest of them to assist with him. And then I liked putting in Kingpin because he'll spawn in with those minions with taunt and help make it tougher to get an ability block on somebody. However, I'm pretty sure this is going to draw Death Seed or Wakanda, which is okay with me. This is a small power level right here, and if it draws in Wakanda or Death Seed, I would consider that a win. Possible new character promotions. Well, Gnomes, here's the thing. They have to do something, right? They need to have a further progression system because there's a lot of players now who have entirely maxed out red stars on their roster. There's a handful of players who have complete red stars on their entire roster. When that happens, there's a problem. So we know that there will be some sort of a progression system. That's just gotta happen. That's in the cards. How it works, I don't know. YA spawns with 2 turns of offense up with Kate's passive, and Quicksilver gains 3 turns of offense up on his special. Dorky will go insane. Just make 6 rooms that need Death Seed to counter. Exactly. Exactly. I do like to make eye contact, Gnomes. I do like to make eye contact. Blue Stars, I don't think it's gonna be Blue Stars Weaponsy. I don't know, I genuinely don't know what they're gonna do. It's pretty obvious that they are going to, right? I mean, we can all kind of agree that's gotta happen. Whether anybody knows anything about it or not, we're all pretty sure a further progression system kind of has to happen. You know what, Benny, you want to jump in on voice and we can talk about these rooms if you want to. I'm gonna take this hat off, and I'm kind of curious what Benny's gonna do, and then we can get on to the defense up. We'll just kind of get into it. Hold on, I'm pinged. Wow. I'll have to respond to that later. Okay, let me go into the voice channel here. Oh, Benny's already there. Hey, Benny, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I can DM you my defense if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Tentative right now, but you know.
Yeah, mine's tentative as well. Juicy reminded me that they may remove access to your defenses. So he's like, if you want to look at them over, you should take screenshots of them now. And so that's what I did.
Good call. Good call. Yeah, let me take a screenshot. I'm just very hyped that we get to have a new season.
I'm planning on using Wakanda against Infinity Watch because I remember that being a decently smooth match even from the 32 tourney when all their buffs got extended. Well, I'm definitely saving War Dogs for offense. They're going to be too important. Same thing with Death Seed. It's just going to be too important in different rooms.
I actually have mine on defense, and funnily enough, it's still in room 4.
Oh, yeah?
Talk about why.
Well, I can bring up those room rules. Where's 4? 4. On defense and offense. On turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up. On turn, all allies with offense up gain assist. And of course, the Wakandans are going to have offense up, right?
Exactly. Black Panther goes very quickly, and he gets offense. He gives offense up to the whole team, so it can really overwhelm an opponent. And if people get scared, it might pull a Masters of Evil still.
Yeah. Now, do you think that Masters of Evil will still be countering Wakanda? Is that kind of going to be one of the matchups, you think?
I don't think so. I think Death Seed should be able to handle Wakanda very easily. But I think a lot of people are just going to have the muscle memory. Mm-hmm. And in the first couple of weeks, we're going to see a lot of MOE going into Wakanda.
Okay, I'm going to move these things around so I can see what I'm doing up here. Where'd that one go? How do I not get this to stack? That's weird. There. That's better. Now I can read them. Okay, so stage 1 on offense and defense. Raider characters on crit apply minor defense down. Striker characters while below 50% health gain 200% damage. So why are you putting Gamma in 1?
So Red Hulk and Hulk handle being below 50% health very well. Mm-hmm. The team has inherent drain, so with that 200% additional damage, and with that drain, they're going to heal back up, and then when they drop back, they're going to get the damage bump again. So I think
and their health bars will be moving up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. How come you're keeping the other 3 as healers, just to make sure that Red Hulk and Green Hulk get healed back up when they need to?
Yeah, and I could have kept them Fortifier, or I could have made all of them Strikers, honestly. I considered that too. But we'll see. I don't know.
Okay. And then you went with the Rebirth in number 2 also, although you have Peggy in an unusual placement. Normally people would swap her in US Agent.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, hold on. I'm not sharing my screen with you, am I? Hold on, I'll do that.
I want to always have. I'm looking on stream, so it's fine. Agent is smaller, so that's why he's in the corner. But
Okay.
yeah, I understand why Peggy goes in the corner.
Okay. And what do you think about the other raid teams to go in here? Ideally, it would be Bifrost or Invaders.
Yeah, Bifrost I think would be a nightmare on defense. Mine's just not built. My Bifrost is just Vol.
Okay. So that's probably something that we're going to need to work on, a good solution for Bifrost for efficiency for in the future. But right now, I think a lot of people, or at least not, people below Masters, are probably going to be looking at Rebirth in there a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a lot of rock, paper, scissors with the 4 premium raid teams that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling like Bifrost is going to be a good counter to itself, to Rebirth, to Invaders, possibly even Deathseed. I think Deathseed is going to be a good counter to several of them.
Yeah. See, Rule, I think that's too powerful and too much to spread a raid rule across the entire thing. The thing that I would have liked to have seen was raid and war in one room. So you could combat teams that are good at raids, good at Crucible, good at war, and you could see which one's really gonna work the best. Seabassy, I talked about the mix of raid tunes. The problem is all these raid teams tend to have these team-wide bonuses if you have 4 and 5 pieces of them. So it gets hard to mix and match and you lose a lot of their benefit.
Yeah, and there's callouts to if you have this many Rebirth hours. Like, Peggy will only apply Safeguard if she has at least 3, so you could realistically sub 1 out.
Mm-hmm.
But who?
Yeah.
Like, what benefit would you get?
Right. Yep. Okay, team number 3 is the Infinity Watch. You're doing that for the same reasons I am, on spawn, immunity, and Safeguard, so they don't get the defense down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
yeah.
I considered subbing out Moondragon for Nova. I could do that. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. All right. Team number 4, Wakanda, and you said because they get offense up and they're going to be assisting each other and you've got some explosive damage, and that's basically going to call a Death Seed or a Masters of Evil is what you're probably going to have to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so I went with a similar idea to try and draw a Death Seed or Wakanda, was it Death Seed or Wakanda for my room 4, and you're going to be drawing a Death Seed or Masters of Evil for your room 4. I see. Okay. And you have a pretty decently built Wakandan team. Are you missing some T4s on that team or something?
I might be.
Okay.
I'm pretty stingy on T4s. I don't upgrade anything that I feel like I don't need.
Okay, so it's either the T4s or you just haven't invested a lot of levels in them, because I mean they're all teal gear. And I think
we don't need MOE for Wakanda, but it like with muscle memory, I imagine a lot of people might drop an MOE, at least in the first couple of weeks, and pull MOE away from Darkhold or Gamma, I think is a win in and of itself.
Yeah, because everything's gonna feel differently. Remember when we moved away from the age of X and all the mutants just suddenly felt drastically different, and people were wasting attacks on X-Men that didn't need such a huge punch down or didn't need such a drastic counter, and they were wasting some big teams again instead in the first week or two. It's not building momentum, sorry. This one is stage 5. Hero Mutant characters. You're going into the Hero Mutant, obviously. Count as Astonishing X-Men, Unlimited, and Uncanny. You have almost the same thing I have, except instead of Phoenix, you went with Bishop. Do you not? What's the matter? You don't like my Phoenix? You don't like my Phoenix, huh?
I liked what you had, and I saw it just now, and I was like, do I want to do that? It's just my bishop's a lot bigger than.
Yeah, my bishop's pretty tiny. And so I wanted to see if I could get the value out of Phoenix. And honestly, I would love to know that it was safe to invest in my Phoenix just a little bit more. But I don't think it will be. The other thing is that a lot of people are talking about magic, putting magic in here somewhere.
I think she's a good idea. She's gonna increase their drain. I'm not sure. I think Bishop is more damage than Magic though. Maybe not. I have to see, but and Bishop's faster.
Yeah.
Magic one of the fastest.
I don't know. I was just kind of hoping that people, again, with muscle memory would just go after like a walking hate composition or something similar to it, and they would try hitting that gambit and hitting and hit Jean Grey below 50 and trigger the taunt and stuff like that. But it's not really necessary because you're going to be coming after this in an entirely different way. But I don't know. Like I said, this is the first step for me. Just throwing in stuff that, I don't know, let's see if it works kind of thing. So back to Benny's.
I think Walking Hate might struggle because they're not going to have immunity on spawn. And you're not able to flip that immunity into Disrupt on Rogue.
Yeah.
So she probably will be taunting.
And I've got, I'm going to go through and delete all of my save squads for attacking in Crucible because I don't want to go through that list and start relying on old habits because these rules are drastically different than what we were doing before and everything's going to play out different except for, and this leads us into room number 6, which is pretty much the same thing as what 5 used to be, except now the special is also cheaper. So the characters are mostly going to be starting with their ultimate and then just doing alt, special, alt, special, alt, special. Or alt, special, special, alt, something like that.
Yeah.
You have the exact same team I have, except you put Quicksilver in there also. I went with this. So I have the 4-piece with Nova, where you have the 3-piece with Nova and Quicksilver.
With this, so last season, if you put Quicksilver in this room, he doesn't get his ult on turn 1, but and he didn't have his special either.
Right.
But now he's gonna be able to special on turn 1, and then I don't know if he's gonna get ultimate right after that, but he will be doing that with offense up.
Right.
And he's gonna have access to a lot more trauma stuns with his special.
Let me find my Quicksilver and check his kit. Yes.
I think it's a turn 4 ability, so if you reduce that by
2, so he'll do that on turn 3. No, he'll do it on turn 2, right? Because on turn 1 he'll gain an energy using his special, and then on turn 2 he'll gain another energy and be able to use the ultimate. So it'll be a turn 2 ultimate.
Yeah.
Okay. That works. That checks. I think that's a solid idea.
Yeah, and I got him to 7 stars this week.
Oh, nice.
So,
I think I get him to 7 stars next week. No, that's not what I want.
I'm very excited about the possibilities for Room 5 when Secret Defenders come out. My current idea is the 3 Tangled Web with Black Cat and Robbie. Noir will go first. Put out his bleeds. That's gonna give Robbie turn meter. Robbie's gonna clear any type of pre-taunt that the opponent can apply ability block, and then Felicia's gonna go. I think there's like good synergy there that can happen.
I think we will have the characters to use to dip into the Spider-Verse for sure once we get some of those up and running. All right, well, let's go take a look at Pat's defense. I got to cut these up and make them all fit here. Thank you for sharing your defense with us, Benny.
Sure.
Let me go. What is going on here? Where's Pat's defense? There it is. Okay, so I gotta cut these up from scratch. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what I just did there. Let's get rid of that. And blow that up. There we go. Bring this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Somehow I... Come on. All right, so... Need to cut these up for the video. Pat, I'm going to send these right back to you, so just ignore these pings coming through on your Discord. It's just easier if I have it set up that way.
Do you want to show the name of it though?
The name of what?
Like it says creeping spiders or vibranium tuning.
Yeah. I'll just remind people because the video, the scene is cut to fit them with that stuff in there, and I don't want to go resizing a window. That'd be work, Benny. You know me. I don't do work. Did somebody do a scene change in the middle of that defense up recording? I bet they did. That's okay. I don't care. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Gnomes. I really do appreciate that. Rebirth doesn't spawn with Safeguard, and they are too slow to get it before AA deletes Peggy.
They're gonna block Magneto's ultimate and gain so much speed bar.
A G16 Death Seed will slap a G18 Rebirth with the new rules. Like, not even close.
I don't think so. The thing is, the Death Seed we're used to, it's not going to change as much because Death Seed doesn't lose all that much outside of raids. But Rebirth gains so much. They gain so much stats. They gain like 30 or 60% extra health. A bunch of focus, resistance, because those things are tied to raids. Whereas with Death Seed, it's less that's tied to raid.
So I was talking with some people about Rebirth this season compared to what's going to be next season that I'm showing on the screen. And everyone is telling me that Rebirth, the raid version of Rebirth, is going to be bigger and more powerful than this season's current Crucible Rebirth. Yeah, and if that's the case, then I don't think that my Death Seed will be able to do what it used to do to Rebirth.
So, hey, do me a favor before people are talking about this. Go to Max Passive right quick. Let me show you the problem with your theory.
Go to who's passive?
Max Passive.
Mango.
Max Passive.
I have my box ready.
On spawn, fill speed bar, gain resistance, focus, 30% max health. In raids on spawn, if this character has 4 more Death Seed allies, generate 5 ability energy for stealth. Fill speed bar for an additional 15% spell. Fill speed bar by 15% for all allies. They're gonna go fast.
Yeah, they're gonna go super duper fast.
What? Oh, I was finishing off this water before I started the next one. Okay, that's all right. I'll drink the soda too. Thanks.
I don't think it's cut and dry as people are saying it. I think you're also talking about a power level difference, right? This is you're going to lap you're going to get punched. If you're punching down on it, you're going to win easily.
Right.
So,
you think Death Seed will beat the Rebirth team?
No, Zero. They're not gonna all of them take a turn before Rebirth takes a turn.
if you play it right, they will.
As you start, don't you get more? Doesn't it rewind turn meter when you get kills with the Death Seed team?
Yeah, but how are you gonna kill a Peggy, a raid Peggy? You're not.
I don't know, man. I hope my Rebirth team just kicks the crap out of your Death Seed team, but I just don't know. We're gonna find out soon though, and I'm excited to try. I don't know about you guys, but I am really excited about these room rules.
Death Seed and Bifrost will be the probable counters to Rebirth, but it's not gonna be an easy fight for Death Seed at all, and it's likely that Rebirth just kills them. Look at all of the Rebirth characters' passives. All of the stat buffs are locked partially to raids. So you're gonna unlock so much more health, so much more damage, so much more focus, resistance, armor. You're not facing the same team that you've been facing this past season.
I mean, I'm gonna probably play it safer and just use new warriors, but
Let's just skip to the stuff that says in raids. Come on.
I'm just not gonna say it's as card as dry as y'all are making it.
Oh, remember this one. When this character any rebirth ally drops below 30% max health for the first time, heal that character for 30% of this character's max health. Gain additional armor, gain additional 30% max health.
And at the same time, Captain America will taunt as well.
Resistance.
He will taunt when the rest go when someone goes below 50%.
In raids, if this character has 3 or more rebirth allies on this character or rebirth ally block, attack the most injured enemy for 100% damage. That's going to be a lot of damage because they're blocking they block 105% of the time. I'm not going to be used to that kind of damage coming back out. That's going to whittle away your Death Seed team a little bit. A little bit. I understand it's 100% damage. That's not huge. But that's just damage you're not used to dealing with.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I might try it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reserve new warriors for this, or MOE, for whatever's in 2. So I feel like this is gonna end.
So the team gets an additional 50% health over what you're used to. On block, they're going to be speeding up a little bit. I don't know if that's going to keep up with the kind of speed that Death Seed has. More block chance, more focus, and more focus. So 50% health, a lot of resistance and focus.
Armor.
The little bit of damage that's coming out every time you're attacked, because they're basically you're going to get that 100% damage from Agent Venom. I don't know. I don't know. On paper, it could go either way on a punch across. If I'm looking at a 1.3 versus a 1.3, on paper, I just don't know which way that goes.
Look at Death Seed and what you're unlocking with the raid rules. It's not that much of a difference. You get trauma on Nemesis. You get reflexive speed bar on Nemesis. You get Dark Beast's flips, and you get Dark Beast's clone. Those are the main things. And then
you get speed in raids while this character any Death Seed has speed up. They gain 50% speed, so that's like.
Yeah, but you have to gain the speed up.
That's true. In raids, reduce the speed bar for all enemies by 25% on an enemy death and 10% for the max health.
Weaponsy, that is very incorrect.
In raids on spawn, generate 5 ability, fill the speed bar. So more speed. Defense up. When this character Death Seed drops by 50% health, fill speed bar. So more speed. I mean, they're definitely getting a lot of speed, but I don't know if the speed is enough to overcome all the health damage, resistance, focus, armor.
Dumbbell, you're not applying trauma with blind. By the time Nemesis applies the trauma, Peggy will have gone, cleansed everything, applied safeguard, Cap will have gone. I think you guys are underestimating Rebirth.
I don't know. I have no idea which way it's gonna go. I want to see it played out. And here's the thing. What if instead of opening with the Magneto alt, you open with the special into Peggy to rewind her and slow her down?
I think that's a better call because I think that's one, unblockable. Two, it only hits one target, so you're not giving them speed bar.
Mm-hmm. And then you're slowing Peggy down so that once she'll either use her cleanse and then you hit him with the blinds on the second turn, or you can kill her. And remember, they're not reviving this time around. They're not getting a revive. So you'll kill her and that'll rewind some enemies and then you don't have to worry about her cleansing. So I think going with the special into Peggy instead is probably something I will try. I don't know. A lot of unknowns until you get to test it.
Weapon Z, you said Magneto alt and then Archangel will kill Peggy. I said specialing Peggy is a much better choice than alting with Magneto.
US Agent has under 1 million health even at G18, and very few people are taking US Agent to G18 because he is trash outside raids. I think, you know what's gonna happen? We're probably gonna find out that like Death Seed on defense in that room is the way better choice to go just because attacking into Death Seed is so much more RNG than any of the other teams or something like that. Or people are gonna go with Bifrost and then find out that there's this crazy hybrid counter that annihilates Bifrost, and we'll just keep moving back and forth and it'll shuffle around. I don't know. This is what's exciting to me though, is that everyone's got their own ideas of how it's gonna play out. And when we go into the first week, there's gonna be the people who are right and the people who are wrong, and then there's gonna be me who waited to see what worked and what didn't work, and then I'll probably try stuff that did work against stuff that doesn't. I don't know.
Now, have they figured out so one question that we asked was, are both of Deathpool's speed ups gonna proc in room 2?
No, because it's 4, right? Oh no, it's a separate line item now.
Yeah, one CC, one is raid. So if they both proc, then New Warriors is gonna curb stomp whatever's in there, no matter what you put in there.
So room 2 on defense and offense, room counts as raid. So in room 2, you're saying Deathpool will have a separate line item that is for Crucible and a separate line item that is for raid. And if they both proc,
what if it
Then the
does?
whole team's gonna have like 60%, 70% speed war on spawn.
No, what if the room doesn't count as Crucible anymore? Like, what if Kang doesn't do his Crucibleness and like Firestar doesn't give accuracy?
Well, the accuracy won't matter, but the raid will be a big deal.
on spawn, fill speed bar for self and all new warrior allies by 10 plus 5 for each new warrior ally. In raids on spawn, fill speed bar for self and all mystic allies by 10 plus 5 for each mystic ally. How many of the new warriors are mystic?
Oh, it's a Firestar.
4 of them? So you're gonna take 4 of the new warriors and they're gonna be getting fuck tons of speed on spawn. Oh, please no one tell Scopely about this. I would love for this to work as 2 separate line items and just be uber fast. At least for like the first week, and then they'll roll it back because it's too broken. But that would be fantastic.
I think it might be vice versa though. Maybe we lose all Crucible callouts in that room because it counts as a raid.
No. Because here's the thing, if they both count, then what happens with Cloak's passive is even more broken.
Anyway,
Because Cloak will rewind twice then.
I don't know, Zero. I'm kind. I have a feeling that they tested it more than that. And I have a feeling that Death Seed isn't going to be necessarily as effective as you think it is. I just don't know. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that you may not be right. And as far as having I mean, they gave us one raid room, and I see the point being made there. You're worried we're going to be pigeonholed into using the same teams in the same rooms. And just going for how efficient can you be in your attacks? How much can you change your placement up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking what they're going to do as far as this death pool thing. I think what they're going to do is on Crucible offense or in raids, they'll change this so that it just goes to one line item.
I have to head out, guys.
All right.
Have a good.
Take it easy, Benny. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, because Cloak's passive has a nasty thing about raids and CC2.
Cloak's passive does? Oh, let's just go to the new warriors. Hey, you know what? The Scopely pod that does character design does a pretty decent job of figuring out these characters and getting where they want to go. These kits are so incredibly complicated. The game has gotten so incredibly complex with what works against what and what they want to accomplish. I think that they deserve a little bit more credit. I think that they're not idiots by any means. They do have a lot of boundaries that they have to maintain and stay within, and that's very challenging. But I don't think that they're so stupid as to just make this raid room where in the end it's just going to be this one defense that gets beat by this one offense, and that's the most efficient, complex thing, and that's what everybody's going to be doing. I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know. All right. Do I want to T4 his 20% focus for Mystic New Warrior allies and additional dodge chance while this character has offense up? At the end of this character's turn, 50% chance, and adjacent enemies reduce health, blah, 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 blah. Focus. In raids or Crucible offense.
So maybe it doesn't double rewind.
Yeah, that looks like one line item to me. I wouldn't worry too much about this one. The way that Death Pool one is written, though, that's kind of scary. Well, that looks interesting.
Because I'm wondering if people can sacrifice their... Well, I'm not going to bring that evil into this game yet.
Oh, come on. You can't tease us and then just walk away from it. What are you thinking, Juicy?
Death Pool on the new Asgardian team.
Because the new Asgardian team is Mystics. Giving him that speed to get going. Interesting. Just gonna be how her kit works out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta get in here and do some... Oh, wow! My team's already just blasting through stuff. Here's a bio one. Let's go bio and sim the crap out of this.
I thought you were changed man and you were manually fighting your raid battles.
No, I do the bio node 1, I do on manual, and the others I usually sim. And then when I get up into skill and mystic, I play those manually. But mutant and bio, I still mostly sim. Actually, let's do this one. No, let's just sim it. Screw it. It should.
Didn't they retune skill?
What's that?
Didn't they retune the skill nodes?
What about the skill nodes?
Isn't there like a lower health pool or whatever?
Yeah. They redid the skill nodes, and I actually screwed up because I accidentally simmed the boss node, thinking it wouldn't wipe it out, and it did wipe it out. And I meant to save it for another person, but oh well. I don't know that the skill nodes are all that much easier here. Let's try sim and see if I can sim the first skill node, because it was the first and the boss node that they redid, right? Let's see if my sim will work.
But
Ooh, man, just by the skin of my teeth there. Holy cow. Well, I got through it anyway. All right. So the idea with what they did with those nodes is that it's still supposed to suck on sim, but you should be able to get through it faster manually. It still sucks. Like, you go in on manual and you still have to basically throw it on auto and then just smart target. So I don't know. I wish they would just do raids with no timer. I think it would be way more fun to just do raids with no timer and think of it like a puzzle that needs to be solved. And you just think critically about each move and try and get through it the best you can. I don't like the timers on them, especially with these longer and longer animations. Those are garbage. Raids with no timer would be perfect. That's right. Zero, we just read the kits, man. I still don't know. I still don't know. I don't know what, I gotta get in there and I gotta feel it. Like, I can't just like calculate, get my pencil out of my pocket protector and get my super science calculator and figure all this stuff out. Like, I don't do it that way. I get in there and I get a feel for it. All right, let's do an arena attack. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. I guess I'll go for number 5. I've been having trouble with the big boy Apox lately. Like, if Cable goes, because I don't refactor my team for Cable. And so if I lose the coin flip with a big boy APOC, it's just game over. There's no coming back from it. Oh, this is weird. Put a bishop in there. What's that all about?
retaunt.
Okay.
Like they do with Absorbing Man.
Right. Yeah, same thing as Absorbing Man. It's just why they put him next to a rogue. That was interesting. I guess it kind of works because it's a mutant or a hero or X-Men or something. And so when he dies, she picks up the taunt reflexively. So that's something interesting. At least it's different. They all have Safeguard. I can't remove anything, so it doesn't really matter. Let's rewind their turn meters a bit. And they all have immunity, so that's not going to do anything either. Let's just not hit the Red Hulk if we can avoid it. Again, with the defense up, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to not give the charge to Red Hulk. And now we're going to do this thing, which doesn't really help me a lot. And still with the immunity, not doing me any good. I'm trying to avoid that last charge on the Red Hulk. Till I get to a point that it's going to work well for me. Hey, hi, Red Hulk. Bye, Red Hulk. There we go. And that worked. Or I think it'll work. I don't know. How you doing, Rello?
I'm good. Just chilling.
Yeah?
Yeah, looking like I'm gonna start working soon.
Oh, really? I didn't know you weren't.
Yeah, I've been out of work since COVID.
Oh, wow. Did like your previous job just collapse because of COVID?
It was like a 2-hit factor. It was they were moving and they were lowering size or whatever in staff.
Right.
And then COVID hit, so they speed up everything.
I see. So they just rapidly consolidated.
Yeah.
They weren't laying off, they were consolidating. Remember that corporate speak, right? Yeah, I know how that goes. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad to hear you're getting back to work, buddy. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to work. See y'all.
All right, later, Juicy. I'm about to close it down myself. I have war attacks to do, but I think I'm going to save that for myself tonight in bed. Sounds kind of fun to me. And I'm going to go hang out with my youngest for his birthday and cook him a steak dinner tonight. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. Thanks, guys, in voice for coming here and helping out. I'll catch you guys next time. And everybody in chat, thank you for the subs, the follows. The CH has, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Thick has. Appreciate the follow there. I didn't see that come in. And I will send you guys off to, I don't know, somebody's on, I can tell. I can tell somebody's on.
Purple
Who's
Sticky.
on? Purple Sticky. There we go. Let's send you guys over to Purple Sticky. Oops. It would help if I did this right. Hey, I got it right. There we go. Okay, everybody, tell Sticky I said hi. I'm not going to stick around to watch the stream or anything. I'm going to go spend some time with family and relax a little bit. I'll hopefully be back here tomorrow morning for another stream. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.